Family dynamics among the famous often play out under intense public scrutiny, but few stories carry the weight of tragedy and complexity quite like that of the Presley family. Priscilla Presley, the ex-wife of music legend Elvis Presley and a prominent figure in her own right as an actress, businesswoman and guardian of the Elvis legacy, has once again found herself at the center of controversy. Her latest remarks about her late daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, have drawn sharp criticism, with some labeling her a monster mom, for what many perceive as insensitive and derogatory comments made in the context of promoting her recent memoir. The memoir, which delves into life after Elvis, includes reflections on various aspects of Priscilla's personal journey, including her relationships with her children. Lisa Marie, the only child born to Elvis and Priscilla during their marriage from 1967 to 1973, passed away at the age of 54 from complications related to bariatric surgery she had undergone years earlier. Her death marked a profound loss not only for the family but for fans worldwide who viewed her as the living link to Elvis's enduring legacy. Lisa Marie had faced numerous challenges in her life, including struggles with substance abuse, multiple marriages, the devastating loss of her son Benjamin Keogh to suicide, and ongoing public battles over her father's estate and her own financial matters. In recent public appearances tied to book promotion, Priscilla has spoken candidly about missing her daughter, admitting that she thinks of her every day. However, the tone and specifics of her statements have struck many as callous. She described missing Lisa Marie's arguments, a phrase that evoked a complicated mother-daughter relationship marked by frequent clashes. More startling to observers was her follow-up remark, "Sometimes you want to choke them." While perhaps intended as hyperbolic or reflective of typical parental frustration, the comment landed poorly given the context of Lisa Marie's recent death and the history of their strained interactions. In contrast, Priscilla spoke more warmly about her son Navarone Garibaldi, whom she shares with her former partner Marco Garibaldi. She expressed concern for him, noting that he tends to be a loner with few close friends, and voiced ongoing worry about his well-being. This juxtaposition, downplaying or framing Lisa Marie's memory in terms of conflict while highlighting concern for her other child, has fueled accusations of favoritism and emotional neglect toward her late daughter. Critics argue that such public reflections reopen wounds for those grieving Lisa Marie and perpetuate a narrative that diminishes her struggles and contributions. The Presley family saga has long been intertwined with public fascination and tragedy. After Elvis's death in 1977, Priscilla took on significant roles in preserving his memory, including through Graceland and various business ventures. Lisa Marie, as heir to much of the estate, navigated her own path in music, releasing albums that showcased her talent while dealing with the immense pressure of being Elvis's daughter. Her life was marked by personal turmoil, including battles with addiction that she openly discussed in interviews and her writings. Despite these challenges, she remained a devoted mother to her children and an advocate for causes close to her heart. Priscilla's memoir appears to explore themes of resilience, love, and moving forward after profound loss, with a focus on her life post-Elvis. Yet the excerpts and comments shared publicly have shifted attention toward perceived insensitivity. Social media and entertainment commentary have been filled with reactions condemning the remarks, with some pointing to a pattern of Priscilla prioritizing her own narrative or other family members over honoring Lisa Marie's memory fully and compassionately. This controversy highlights broader issues in celebrity families: the difficulty of grieving privately when every statement is dissected, the complexities of parent-child relationships under fame's glare, and the lingering impact of legacy on personal dynamics. Priscilla has built much of her post-marriage identity around Elvis, which at times may have overshadowed her relationships with her children. Lisa Marie herself spoke in the past about feeling caught between her parents' worlds and the expectations placed upon her. The backlash serves as a reminder of how words carry extra weight when discussing deceased loved ones, especially in high-profile cases. Many feel that reflections on a lost child should emphasize love, pride, and positive memories rather than frustrations or comparisons to siblings. Priscilla's defenders might argue that she is being authentic about a difficult relationship, and that parental love can coexist with conflict. Still, the predominant response has been one of dismay, with calls for greater empathy in how surviving family members speak about those who have passed. Navarone Garibaldi, meanwhile, remains a more private figure, occasionally mentioned in relation to his mother's life but rarely in the spotlight himself. Priscilla's expressed worries for him underscore her role as a protective parent, yet they also amplify the contrast in how she discusses her two children publicly. Ultimately, this episode reignites discussions about healing, accountability, and the ethics of sharing family pain in memoirs and interviews. For fans of Elvis and Lisa Marie, it adds another layer of sorrow to an already tragic family story, prompting reflection on how fame can complicate grief and relationships. Priscilla continues to navigate her legacy while facing scrutiny, a testament to the enduring public interest in the Presley name and the human complexities behind the iconography.